Welcome to Coin Explorer, the channel where we travel through history, art, and culture using nothing more than the coins in our pockets. Today, we're diving into one of the most familiar yet fascinating coins in the world, the 2001 United States 1-cent coin, often known as the Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may appear to be just an ordinary piece of change, worth only a single cent in value. But beneath its copper-plated surface lies a rich story of history, design, symbolism, and culture that has touched millions of hands, not just in the United States, but across the globe. In this video, we'll explore the origins of the penny, the life and legacy of President Abraham Lincoln, the artistry behind the coin's design, the minting process, and why some versions of the 2001 penny are prized by collectors today. By the end, you'll understand why even the smallest coin can carry enormous meaning. So, let's begin our journey into the story of the 2001 Lincoln cent. The story of the American penny goes back more than 2 centuries. The very first 1-cent coins were authorized by the Coinage Act of 1792, which laid the foundation for the United States Mint. Early cents were much larger in size compared to the modern penny, often called large cents. Over the decades, the cent has gone through numerous transformations, both in design and in composition. By 1909, a major change occurred. The U.S. Mint introduced a new design featuring the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This was a historic moment because it was the first time in American history that a real historical figure, rather than a symbolic image like Liberty, appeared on a circulating coin. The decision to honor Lincoln in 1909 marked the centennial of his birth. President Theodore Roosevelt had pushed for artistic improvements in American coinage, and the sculptor Victor David Brenner was chosen to design the new cent. Brenner's design featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse, while the reverse displayed 2 wheat stalks, symbolizing prosperity and agriculture. This became known as the wheat cent. In 1959, to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth and the 50th anniversary of the Lincoln cent, the reverse design was changed. Instead of wheat, it now featured the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. This design, created by Frank Gasparo, remained on the coin until 2008. That means the 2001 penny we're focusing on belongs to this long era of Lincoln Memorial cents. So, by 2001, the Lincoln cent already carried nearly a century of history, connecting everyday pocket change to the story of America itself. The 2001 Lincoln cent follows the design that had been standard since 1959. Let's break down its details. The coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner back in 1909. Lincoln is depicted facing right, with careful detail given to his hair, beard, and clothing. Above his head are the words, "In God We Trust," the national motto of the United States. To the left is the word liberty, a constant reminder of the nation's core principle. To the right, you'll find the date, 2001, along with a mint mark, which indicates where the coin was produced. The central design shows the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. If you look closely at some versions, you can even spot the tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a remarkable detail on such a small surface. Above the memorial are the words, "United States of America." Just beneath that is the Latin phrase, "E pluribus unum," meaning, out of many, one. At the bottom, the denomination is clearly stated, 1 cent, material and composition. By 2001, the cent was no longer made primarily of copper. From 1982 onward, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-plated zinc composition. That means each 2001 penny is about 97.5% zinc, with only a thin layer of copper making up the outer shell. The coin weighs 2.5 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Despite its low monetary value, the design of the Lincoln penny represents both artistry and symbolism, merging history, values, and culture in a coin that millions carry every day. In 2001, Lincoln cents were produced in massive numbers across 3 U.S. mint facilities. 1. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. 2. Denver Mint, D. 3. San Francisco Mint, S. Mainly for proof coins. Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of circulation coins. If your 2001 penny has no mint mark beneath the year, it was struck in Philadelphia. Denver Mint. Denoted with a small D mint mark, Denver also struck a huge number of 2001 pennies for circulation. San Francisco Mint. The S mint mark signifies proof coins, which are specially struck with polished dies and blanks, resulting in sharp, mirror-like finishes. Proof coins are usually sold to collectors rather than released into circulation. Though billions of 2001 pennies were made, the distinction between mint marks, condition, and whether the coin is a proof can dramatically change its appeal to collectors. For most people, a 2001 penny is simply worth 1 cent. But for coin collectors, certain features can make even a common coin highly desirable. Let's explore what collectors look for. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A 2001 Lincoln cent found in circulation will often be worn, but uncirculated examples, especially those with sharp details and original luster, can hold added value. Error coins. Collectors are always on the hunt for minting errors such as double die obverse, a doubling of the image, especially on inscriptions like Liberty or the date, off-center strikes, when the design is misaligned. Clipped planchets. Coins missing a small section of metal, bubbles and plating errors, caused by imperfections in the copper plating over zinc. Such error coins can transform a 1-cent piece into a coin worth several dollars or even more, depending on rarity and demand. The 2001 S-proof penny is especially attractive to collectors. Its mirror-like fields and frosted details make it stand out compared to ordinary circulation coins. While still affordable, proof coins add elegance to any collection. Since billions of 2001 pennies were struck, most are extremely common. Their collectible value usually depends on condition, errors, or proof status. In other words, don't expect every 2001 penny to be rare or valuable, but in coin collecting, searching for special varieties is part of the adventure. Why does the penny still matter? Despite debates about whether to discontinue the cent due to its low purchasing power, it continues to be minted and widely used. The penny represents history, Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of leadership and the fight for freedom. Unity, a pluribus unum, emphasizes America's foundation as a union of states and people. Tradition. Even though the coin is worth little in modern commerce, it connects generations across more than a century of circulation. For collectors around the world, U.S. coins, especially those featuring Lincoln, carry global recognition. Many people outside the United States view the penny as a cultural icon representing American democracy, resilience, and history. It's important to note, most 2001 Lincoln cents are worth exactly 1 cent. While collectors may pay a bit more for high-grade examples, proof coins, or rare errors, the vast majority hold only face value. This isn't disappointing, it's educational. The real value of coin collecting lies not only in financial profit, but in understanding history, appreciating art, and connecting with culture. When viewers see claims online of pennies being worth thousands of dollars, it's important to be cautious. Some rare coins can indeed fetch high prices, but these are exceptions, not the rule. Always seek professional evaluation from grading services if you believe your coin might be rare. And that brings us to the end of our exploration of the 2001 Lincoln cent. From its historical roots to its artistic design, from its massive production to its hidden collectible gems, the penny is proof that even the smallest coins can carry the biggest stories. As we've seen, the 2001 penny is not just a piece of change, it's a link to American history, a reminder of Abraham Lincoln's legacy, and a symbol recognized across the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey here at Coin Explorer. If you enjoyed learning about this coin, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the fascinating world of coins. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep discovering the hidden treasures in your pocket change.